Hi guys, this is a very quick video and my apologies. I did video fitting this piece of kit, but I managed to cock it all up and lost it, so I'm just gonna have to talk you through it. So for me, the bar height on the stock bars on this Lowrider is perfect. It fits me very comfortably, but I do wish it was a little bit further towards me, and I didn't want to go to the expense of putting pullback risers on. These ones that I've got are just fine. I didn't want to go for 6-inch because, like I said, the height is just right for me. So I bought this pullback plate from KRAUS. So very simple to do. The risers normally fit through here, so you first thing you need to do is have your bike on a stand, because you need to turn the front wheel. You need to turn the steering one way or the other, because you can't get to these bolts. So you turn the steering that way, you can get to this bolt, turn it this way, you can get to the other bolt. So it does need to be on the stand. You undo these two bolts. The risers, they're not bolts actually, they're nuts, because these are got studs in. So you undo the two nuts, one this side, one the other side. The risers come off, and then you take the bushes out from here, and you put the bushes in the plate. This comes with its own hard bushes, which are these ones here. So you take the stock bushes out, put them in the plate. The ones that come with a plate you put in here, and they give you two bolts. You put the bolts in, tighten that down, and you have to check on the manual. I think that was 40 foot-pounds of torque, but you'd have to check in the manual. And then these ones just bolt into here, and again the same torque settings for there. So it's literally moved the risers from there to there. That's 2.5 inches. I did that, and I went on a 4 or 5 hour ride the other day. What a difference, makes such a difference. It's really great. Now, you don't have to change anything. The brake cable and clutch cable is fine. These electrical cables are fine. However, what I found was, I've seen videos where there's enough slack in these cables to pull it through, because you just got to move everything forward that little bit. I couldn't find any slack, so that made the life a little bit more difficult, which meant I had to remove the tank, and then you can then get access to this little grommet in here. Pulled the grommet off, pulled a little bit of slack through, only about 1/2 inch. It was all that was there, but that's all I needed. And then pull that slack through, and it all fitted up here perfectly. The worst part of this whole job was getting this rubber grommet back on. It was a nightmare. Took me about 1/2 hour, but I got it on in the end. Put the tank back on. I'll link a video below that I saw for removing the tank. If you haven't removed the tank before, it is very simple and safe to do. There's a really good video I'll link below this one. So there we are. That's the KRAUS pullback plate. 2.5 inches it's pulled my stock risers and bars towards me, and that gives me a really comfortable ride. Like I said, I did 230 miles the other day, and it was really comfortable. So again, apologies for not videoing the actual job. I managed to cock all that up, but hopefully that's of some use to you. You guys take care, ride safe.